Time for Nina's What's Trending.
So looking desperate is no longer a red flag. In one place, and I'm not talking about dating. I'm talking about on LinkedIn. Now, unemployed people have no shame, and there's an actual banner, much like the ones you can put on Facebook, like that, or who you're voting for, or like how you feel that month.
Oh, I think I've seen these.
Under your profile picture, there's like a banner.
Looking for work.
Yeah, but no, it says #desperate. So it's like a pink banner that says #desperate, and that's for people who are really at least the one I saw was pink. So they're really looking for jobs, and so that's how you can know people will probably be suckers, and you can probably get them for less.
Corporate Nina enters the chat.
While I understand saying that you need a job is important, I don't know that labeling yourself as desperate is smart financially, because then you're telling people they can get you easy.
That is very true.
So that's just, a little career advice, but what do I know?
Both sides of that, though, I saw with you, Nina, like the caring side, like don't do that to yourself. And also, if I had a company, that's exactly who I'd be looking to hire.
LinkedIn is weird, though, lately. I mean, there's a whole subreddit called LinkedIn Lunatics. It's just post after post of insane stuff that gets posted on LinkedIn. Like the hustle culture stuff that's totally dead. People are still like, you know what? This is what we should do. You should go work 15 hours a day and like all this other stuff. And there's other people like basically treat it like a dating app. It's a weird Facebook-y type place
weird
now.
Yeah. No, it's true.
It's so
it's
weird.
It has to go back to what it was originally branded for: networking,
dating,
and
apps.
connecting.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
LinkedIn.
Victoria's like, I can see what job you got. Are you worth it?
Sugar daddy.
Also smart. You're right, Jubal. That just brought out a whole bunch in me.
Except you can lie about your salary on LinkedIn.
I've never been on LinkedIn. Can you post your salary on there?
I don't know.
You can. Nobody does it. I mean, you have to say, $1.3 million in revenue last quarter or whatever like that. You'd say something like that, but people do talk about money a lot on
I
there.
started to sign up for LinkedIn, and then I realized it was like a business professional type, and I was like,
not anymore.
That's not my material. Now I should probably sign up for it.
Now's your time, because LinkedIn's more mental health than business professional these days.
Is it? I don't get that there.
Yeah. Take care of your mental health and get a new job. Work for yourself, because everybody can work for themselves, because nobody should be an employee ever. Oh, yeah? How's the world going to work?
Good there, Brad. His face is good.
You just really spiraled. I use LinkedIn for a lot of very positive things, much like you who are listening going, shut up, Brad. Got you. Okay. So if
for all the people that are shut up Brads out there, Nina's got your back.
I'm here for you.
Say it to my face.
But shut up, Nina's, I don't want to hear about it. Okay, so if you need to declutter, there's a new way to do that. And it's not the Marie Kondo way, where it's like, how we were always taught to pick something up and say, does it make you feel joy or not? And if it doesn't, you can throw it away. Well, now there's a new rule, and it's called the poop rule. Ew. So if you pick something up and you're unsure if you should keep it or not, you're supposed to mentally think to yourself, if this were covered in poop, would I wash it or throw it away?
That was, in my mind, I was thinking that was funny, because I'm like, would I poop on this, or would I clean poop off it? But that's actually what it is. Would I clean it?
It's exactly what it is. Would you be willing to clean that off of it? And if you would, then you should probably keep it. And if you wouldn't, bye.
I would throw most things out that were covered in that.
Nice try, government. You're trying to get us to throw our stuff away so we'll buy more stuff.
That's also why I've been scared to have a baby, They're covered in that all the time, and I want to be like, well, now I got to get rid of this thing. It's filthy.
Listen, as a dad who's had to wipe off a lot of poop from places you don't even want to understand, it is not great, but it's totally worth it.
Don't you just get desensitized by it?
You do, yeah.
Yeah, I bet you do.
She pooped on a whole wall one time.
Ew.
All right, we're going to go.
See, I would have torn down the wall.
This Diddy situation is turning into more of a situation. A lawyer is promising that major names are going to be implicated in the Diddy scandal. This lawyer is representing 120 new alleged victims of alleged sexual misconduct and sex trafficking and other crimes. But the interesting thing is that they're talking about how a lot of really big names will be named. Like a lot of other members of Hollywood have been participating in these parties and such.
Seriously?
And even as the defendants. Yeah. So a lot lot of these people that are pressing charges were promised a foot in the door, of course, in Hollywood, and I promise you're going to be famous. Just do this, do that, and whatever it is. And one of the people that's kind of freaked out about it allegedly is Ashton Kutcher. And I've seen that a lot of places too. He's afraid that Diddy's going to end up throwing people under the bus just to try to save his name.
Well, for sure.
But at the same time, I'm sorry, but I don't understand how you could be a friend or like knowing this is going on and not want to say something. Like, this is actually terrible.
That's the super sad part, is that so many people could have stopped a lot of things from happening if they said something.
Well, this is the Epstein thing all over again.
Justin Bieber's got a whole song about it. He's got a whole song about.
I feel so bad for Bieber. Like, Diddy, like
the lyric is, "I lost myself at a Diddy party."
Yeah.
Sold my soul for a Ferrari.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to go back and listen to that.
Yeah, because Bieber was like 12 or something like that, and Diddy was like taking him out all the time. And
because he was running around with Usher at that time, so they were all bad boy and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but I guess not only will big names be named, also businesses, pharmaceutical companies, hotels, record labels, all of that is going to be implicated in this particular case too.
Wow. So there's no doubt they didn't help pay for stuff and all that.
Yeah.
Sucks.
And that's what's going to come out for all of us to know. For sure.
Well, that's the thing, somebody's like that powerful and people are scared to say stuff because they don't want it to ruin their career or whatever. But sometimes people are more important than a career. Also, you never know. If you were to be the person who whistle blew on Diddy, then you might actually be given a lot of props and be given a bigger career. I bet you would actually. Probably.
Eventually, at least.
Eventually,
Now time. Exactly. I don't know if that's so true 10 years ago.
That's true, yeah.
That's true.
Well, and
people were scared.
Very scared.
Yeah.
I mean, again, with both of the things, that's the question. Is it going to be a full-blown Hollywood takedown, or is it going to be just a list of names and nothing happens? So, we'll see. In other news, hackers have figured out how to take over Kia vehicles with just a license plate.
What?
Dang it!
Producer Brad has a Kia.
Yeah, I do.
So if you have a Kia, listen to this. There's a website bug that makes it simple for these hackers to gain control of the Kia vehicles. So they're able to get into this web portal and take over whatever device is used for internet connection in the vehicle.
Oh, good. I have an older Kia.
So they can connect to your smartphone. So not only does that help them access your car's location to steal your car, but then they also have access to your phone because of this particular program. What?
That kind of gets very scary. Okay, well,
come get it. I need an excuse for a new ride.
You've been saying that for a while. Do you want to give out your address or?
Yeah, it's 500.
Oh my god! No, but that's actually really scary because if you think about it, if they can hack into your car, I saw a Criminal Minds episode on this. It's like they'll get control. Okay, they can get control of like the steering wheel, the control, like the brakes, like all that, and it's like scary.
Yeah,
it could be real.
I know.
What?
Bring it on.
Okay.
Well, on that note,
if you're that smart, man, I think you should have a job in tech. But if you want to do it this way, that's fine too.
What if you accidentally kill somebody? You don't even want to do that.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, don't kill somebody. That's not what I said.
Just steal Brad's car. He wants a new car. That's all he wants.
Come get it.
And that's his trending.